with the one smoke and the flashbang.
That has better be a really good flashbang towards Pit. There it is. Actually works out really well, but Ariel's still there. That's CC doing all of the work. And Alu unflashed will get a kill. Still alive in the pit and waiting. 1 health left. But time is running out here. 25 seconds. X7 and Sunny now running up close to the bomb site. And they're going to be retaking from either side. But a very real chance here for Vitality to win it in spite of the early troubles. They fought their way into a 2-on-2. And X7 looking for a target and not getting one, firing the gun, and now he knows that actually fading back around the corner. An outrageous headshot taking down Apex, and that leaves Alex almost unwinnable here. X7 will execute him on the bomb site, and that will be ENCE to pick up the pistol round.
That's a really cool defense from them as well. Aggressive at the start, falling back and making a new setup inside of the pit, getting the damage to be someone who adds in an opinion in a specific situation. Actually, hold the thought, because there's some aggression here. X7 is going to hold on to it. That's a good recovery. That was a dangerous position to be in. Just Alex remaining. He's going to win that as well. 5 kills for X7 so far, and Shox has found Ariel sneaking by him without clearing his left. So Shox might have at least 1 kill in this round.
Yeah, looking good on that one.
We've heard that plenty of times from teams as well. We're like, obviously, you know, this guy didn't do as much work as maybe you guys are saying, but then when he's in flank.
Alo clearing in middle, but not finding anybody. I can't believe that the entire Vitality team made their way through that late and not even running into anybody. Alex holding the angle. They know that retake is coming from. Sunny actually getting a kill. Oh, this would be devastating if somehow ENCE are able to retake it. Alex still lurking in the back. It's important that he stays alive just to cause it. Very little time. This has to be an almost flawless execute into the site. Once it goes, the flashbang is in. And that flashbang does everything they wanted. But Alu, they took a little while, and he's going to pick up a kill, flanking into it. It is not enough. The UMPs couldn't do it. And the flashbang, I think it was even when they were slow, it was still good.
And I don't think ENCE expected that many people coming on Rap side. You certainly hear the flashbangs, you certainly hear the footsteps, but 4 players coming in that direction, they weren't prepared for it at all. Alu got caught. Actually, with that kind of a defense inside the bomb site, I think the only winning recipe is for Ariel, once he sees that flashbang coming out of halls, is to just push that. We see that frequently when the utilities use out of those halls. I think that might have been the one thing that could have gotten him out of it. Either way, Vitality tie things up.
It's also one of those rounds where, because they had 2 on site and then they had Ariel up on the balcony. Now, if they'd had an M4 or something in the pit, then that wraparound from Arch is way. Shocks. Some wild spam coming through. Sunny somehow picking up Saibu. I'm not even sure how. But still, they should be able to defend this bomb site without really much of an issue. And indeed, they will be. RPK.
Yeah, I have as well.
So I can't really get over that. I am having a hard time justifying it, you know, in the immediate current present moment, but yeah.
They do need to hurry this. Ariel, any resistance he mounts is huge. Can't get that first kill. He misses the opportunity and too many targets. They're going to go down, but the flank is here. No one's in pit. They have pit wide open until Apex just creeps over. And that's a big kill, and that should solidify things. Sergey's going to come from the halls, and with Apex in that position, I think this is a pretty impossible retake scenario, even if he wins this fight. Now a 1-on-2, into the open he goes, and ZywOo's I've seen Shox have in his career for like 2 to 3 years, it feels like.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So if the mentality is with it, oh, actually, that's a fair bit of damage. Long range. They still should not even be close to retaking this, but good shots coming out. Ariel taking down Alex.
It's about to be costly. They have him pinned down, and yeah, you can survive in the pit, but if there's any more damage dealt, that's going to be a problem. Ariel is trying to make the run for the weapon, but now ZywOo and RPK both have to evacuate.
Yeah.
I think, maybe not. That bomb is behind the box in the corner. It might not actually reach too far, but they are going to evacuate.
Yeah, they're going to try and run it the other way.
And they're going away from Alu.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. He's obviously wishing for something else. Realizing by now, we're going to make
that smoke clears. I don't mind that whatsoever because it looks like Vitality in general wants to sink back and just take a moment to pause, a moment to breathe. If they want to attack this, it feels like they're going to have to push X7 out of Banana because he has so much information allowing Alu and Sunny to be here. And Alu got bored. He wanted to find out what's happening on the map. Shox is going to pick him up. Oh, and the follow-up. That's nasty.
That is really good, isn't it? A great headshot. And now Sergey alone down in the pit position. There's always something interesting happening.
From the outside, it just seems so wacky, doesn't it?
Yeah, because in some ways...
There's going to be a chance here, and Alex is going to be able to get to CT spawn if he wants to, and that smoke doesn't even cover everything. Apex is going to walk right around it, so not only is the smoke too early, it has a gigantic gap in it.
A premature smoke, never good.
Premature anything, never good.
Don't want any of that.
Particularly outplaying him, it feels like. They've been able to find timings and find hits on the weaker bomb sites a number of times, so 7-2.
Many grenades being exchanged, and I think a little bit of panic fire coming out from X7, and it's hard for them to even back him up right now. He's going to sneak in and find a kill on Alex. I can't believe that he's still alive, and now Saibu wants to push through a bit of a jump, but Sunny will be there with a revenge, and he needs to stay alive a bit longer. Sergey there.
Point is, Shox is not going to use a flashbang for this. In a 1 versus 4, you want the element of surprise, so you're going to turn the corner. No chance anyone's going to be blind. Look at the push and window. 2 defenders, Ariel and Sergey. They're going to get a free one. Zaiwu. And look, Shox wants to punish him. He's got the first and not the second. Couldn't land the headshot. Nice response from Sergey. Another advantage found by ENCE. But towards the B bomb site we go. The hit is on very early in the round.
That's a beautiful flashbang to take down X7. Sunny out in the open as well. And it will be Apex to open it up. Alex was the one who threw the flashbang in the background, and that is, I mean, they had to do that. They lost all map control. Apex, he's got the right idea, and Alu nearly goes down. He's nearly got both those kills, but now instead, Alex, the one to try and see if he could keep it in the round here, and instead, Sergey comes through with a quad kill, and ENCE will be able to retake the bomb site. That is such a close round.
It's very nice, but it's costly.
A little bit of an assumption there on the part of Vitality.
That's an off angle that Alu uses a lot.
Yeah.
It seemed like, who was it? Zaiwu wasn't exactly, or who did go down to him?
RPK.
RPK was not exactly prepared for that. 7 behind the smoke, spamming through, reloading a bit early. They're turning the corner. Sunny, he comes on blind. He's got a double kill. Zaiwu was already very low from the tag from Alu earlier. And Shox, there's fire all around.
Realize, definitely knows now. And every second that passes here, the rest of the team just get closer. He runs for the fight and does take down Sergey. But again, you actually need, and I mean, this was even true back in the day, right?
Yeah.
You actually need the other team to make some mistakes. Like, I mean, they're also giving a bit of damage in return. X7 goes for the peek and actually takes down Alex immediately. Sunny there with the follow-up, and the trades continue as RPK is really quick with that AK-47.
I think Vitality's going to be very happy with how that played out. 2 for 2 trade, and on a map like this where it's so...
Flashbangs are going to go over his head and still flash him, I'm expecting. So he actually might be in a lot more trouble than he realizes, though. Alu taking a lot of that distraction away, and then Ariel is cleared to take that shot, and that is perfect.
Sees the smokes, the utility, turn the corner. Oh, he can't land the shot. Not a lot of damage done from either side, but Pit has been lost. Sergey's going to sink back into the bomb site, but he's still fighting while doing it. He's got a double kill. That is a nice hold, and Alu out in the open. Sergey needs to remain aggressive as well, but Zaiwu finds it. And this is so long for Sergey to be here on his own.
Wondering, well, we've got maybe one guy locked in Pit. Maybe we just wait and see. Shox, oh, timing is not going to be with him, and Sunny instead takes him down, and that puts all of the pressure on Zaiwu. And the Des talked about this. Can you base this off of just the brilliance of one player? He's going to be planting the bomb, and they're right on top of him. He can't get out from behind this box, and there's just no way for him to know that.
There's the defuse coming in. We're all tied up. That is this is a great turn. Had that angle in alt mid, but now that he's fallen back, Sergey's all alone. That had to be a kill. It's not going to be their Shox with the follow-up, and no one from ENCE can complete these frags. Sunny's finally here with the AK-47. He's got a double kill, and Ariel now holding on. There's a low HP player. That could be a fast double kill, but it's not going to come in just yet.
On the other side, though, flashbang does nothing. Ariel to pick up the kill. He gets a follow-up dink. So many fights. He's in some trouble here, X7. He's going to find the quick early headshot, but now Shox is on the other side. He has a Molotov and a smoke, and so does X7, forcing Shox in. And they're flanking him, saying, you know what, we've got this attack, it's great, we've crushed them, and now the bomb's going to go down. What is this circus? X7, every second matters here, staying alive. They're going to be so confused by Vitality. They're going to say, hold up.
This plant spot is actually sick. They could do so well here. Oh, Apex just missed the timing of Ariel getting across to the left. This could be a disaster for Vitality. Still going to be a very tough situation, but interesting positions for the post plant from ENCE.
What a strange round. Vitality trying to play Counter-Strike, and ENCE trying to play hide and seek in the first round, and somehow that's actually worked out brilliantly for them. Sunny Couple of more bullets will do it. He's going to get a headshot, not even reloading there, taking down Apex, and now Saiwu going to go and look for him. The jump won't save him, but that bomb plant, you're right, it's out in the open, and I think they've almost run out of time here. The defuse kit is on it. He gets a 1 kill, but it's still... It will be, especially if they can't immediately take out Saiwu, because then they're going to be dealing with that MP9 close range, and Saiwu's just going to be there intermittently to sort of interrupt the attack. He did a little bit of damage, but again, 10 seconds here on the clock, and yeah, that MP9 shutting it down. Good defense, good little dynamic there between Saiwu and Shox, and X7 going to be just waiting out the round. They're all around him, and that is...
Oh yeah, he's going to hard clear it. Pre-fire onto Alu. Well done. So it's going to be more than likely 11-7, unless Sergey does some fine deagle work. Nope.
Not even a chance. Alex being super proactive with this UMP and looking for early fights. Yeah, I mean, 11-7, but as you said, like there's that economic issue on the ENCE side once again, which they've been facing a lot in this map.
They have been. It took them a long time on their CT side to solve that problem. Alex is having a field day. Just
maybe now they don't even really need to go aggressive. That UMP already got the bonus. A little bit there from Shox. It looks like he's getting caught at the corner. Still going to win the fight. And X7 been spotted, so Shox will make it up.
Over an alt mid, so I'm a little bit confused about this B hit. It feels like it's going to be a fake, and it doesn't look like it's going to fake a whole lot. Apex does go down. Shox to recover. It's pulling people over, but the bomb's coming back as well, so Shox had a real chance there. But Alex has arrived. He hears the footsteps. He's going to hear the follow-up footsteps as well.
Will absolutely. Sunny goes down and trying to plant the bomb. The timing is so good for Alex. And it's a 1 versus 3 that X7 can pretty much never win. As much as you hate to say it, Alex is already there covering the bomb. X7 running in with his...
Not actually really pressuring the bomb site just yet. On Rap side, a big trade.
They need that. This would be a huge round to be winning right now for the Finns. Ooh, they're chasing back Shox. He's going to drop a smoke, and then he's hiding in the corner. I'm wondering if they were going to try and rush through. X7 taking down Alex, who again was feeling a little bit adventurous. RPK, that's a good lineup, and that should have been a double kill, but making it a 1-on-2 and backing up. If he makes any noise now, he's in trouble. He may be anyway. X7 is right.
The AWP, he'll get a second chance. Misses that timing as well. But now they're fighting in the flames, and Apex will take that all day long.
Well, it's all going to make it hard. Otherwise, Shox, I think, would have probably gone for the... waited for the sound of the bomb plant and then try to shoot right through. But he's been pushed off the corner, and it's a 4-on-3 retake. And at that point, it's probably better for him to wait and go for the full actual retake. X7, that's a great headshot, and even sneaking closer, but Shox patiently waiting, and RPK is going to be there as well. It's all on Alu, and he can't do it. The Orcs do manage the retake in the end, and it's going to be 13 rounds for Vitality.
A retake with a double op and a 3 versus.
That peak was not even designed to look for anyone there, right? It was so slow. X7, great position, and now a lot of trouble for the follow-up there. And I don't know, this is a completely failed round so far on the Vitality side.
Oh, Apex is gonna barely live, but they've got to try and save. Zaiwu still had
weird issues. I guess misreading the economy and going for the peak down middle, that's sort of one thing, but then up at the apartments, just not even really good counter grenade coming out though from the defensive side. Sergey gonna be taking down Apex in return, and that's so much better, leaving just Saiwu on the B bomb side.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I think he got both of those kills for the smoke. That's such a cruel way to open up the B bomb site, and Shox, you're trapped. You can't go anywhere. Alu's gonna miss. Oh my.
Of them, but then Sergey had done what nobody apparently had thought of before. Why don't we just shoot people for the smoke? Genius idea, and to dink somebody, RBK just runs and sprays at that point in time. Oh no, the timing was really about as bad as it could be, and that is somehow also a follow-up headshot. I feel like that's too much on Alu, isn't it?
I feel like RPK got cheated there.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if he'd get a kill, but at least give him a chance. But great awareness back to make. It's not quite completed just yet. Down 2 rounds. Stick around here.
Surely you don't want to gamble this one away. Now the trouble is they have another smoke towards CT spawn there on X7, so
yeah. This is a full-on gamble stack for Vitality. To the A bomb site we go. Even Zaiwu cheating. He's going to be in arches, so free bomb site for ENCE. And if they actually commit to this, which it looks like they will, it's going to be a 12th
around
investment.
outside of B and then losing rifles after they've already lost the round. Like, they're going to save all the rifles. So
Right.
in that sense, once you commit to doing this, it's better that you actually get to keep this in the next round.
Sergey leading the way up Banana. They're going to come through the smoke. Oh, he's going to punish too. Oh, and a third again through the smoke. And again, single-handedly, Sergey just opens up the B bomb site. This round's over.
Well, that was something. They actually flashed their way through, and he was in a corner behind them, and he just said, "You know what? I'm so ready for this."
I mean, you want to know the
there, it kind of worked out for them. Now, even the last rifles here, Saiwu with the FAMAS, could get a couple of kills, but they really, really needed these guns. And now, teams actually have this problem before on the B side especially, but now flashing their way in. There's a huge stack here at Korg, and Saiwu, that's what you have him on the team for. A big double. He misses a couple of shots here against Alu, but still buying all of the time, and RPK will take down Sergey, and this is the defense that they needed. Alu falling very, very hard to find a kill against them. Now, Alu actually might have a pretty good shot at it here. Yeah, that's great. Very patient. 28 seconds. They're bringing the bomb back as well, and it's just RPK and Aerial with a very quick clear, and that's the round. Very fast, and I wonder if Vitality could have seen at least some of this coming.
Well, I think I don't know. I didn't actually. You know, if you're Zai, it looks from the way, and you know, this isn't everything, from the way his body fell, that he was looking in that direction. So he might have actually just tried to challenge it, which is not a high percentage challenge.
It was absorbed. Like, look at that, it landed right on the other side.
Yeah, it landed at the very perfect angle to not deal any damage. Zaiwu with an opening pick towards the mid choke point, changing his position towards the wrap side. He's got another one. Alu alone at top mid. Sunny and Sergey towards the B bomb site. This is all they have left, and they might get everything. They need this kill. It almost feels like Sergey actually, especially now, 1 versus 4, has to press the issue, but he's trapped in the corner. Apex isn't going to let him
Vitality have saved so many grenades. This is one of them. The Molotov going down. Oh no! He threw it into the smoke, and it does absolutely nothing. Apex burning alive, and now there's trouble. Saiwu will pick up one. He follows up. The bomb is on the ground. Oh my god! He almost hit that shot as well. 16 seconds left, and he's flashing once. He walks into the shot, but